Hey there, it's been a while since I've done a video, and as normal I've picked the messiest morning to kind of decide to come on. I'm just away off in a minute for my lymph massage with the lovely Jen Wilson, so I can't wait. I've been doing a little bit of reflection, so I've had a period of like slowing down, if you like, and what I've noticed is how long it's taken me to actually dip through the other side, and I've kind of pinpointed it to a moment, and this is why I talk about stress so much. Stress is inbuilt in my system. My body kind of loves it. It was made in stressful environments. My jobs reflected that, you know, everything was high, busy, performance driven, so it just becomes who you are. It's what I naturally go towards, is busy, forward thinking, problem solving, that kind of thing, and it can get a little bit out of hand, because when I'm focused like that, I forget to stop, or I think I can push through because I've got a little bit more in me, and I did that, and on my reflection I've realized in May I took on so much, and a lot of it was such good stuff. Couple of retreats, I had a visit home, there was loads of stuff going on, really good stuff, but there was no space. And reflecting back, I can see now I was kind of taking a breath all the time. Now, years ago, I'd have been able to come down off that period of stress pretty easily. But now, kind of heading towards the end of perimenopause, and my body's changing, my energy is changing, my needs are changing. What really happened was that I could keep going, and I managed to get through. I didn't get ill. So that shows that my body and my nervous system has got such a lot of resilience now. But it's taken me this long to get over it. So it's now nearly August, and 2 months of like peaks and troughs of, you know, being wiped out. And I've obviously still had work going on in the background and a couple of little breaks. But I've noticed, you know, there's a pattern of how little space I give myself, because I like moving forward. I like the good stuff. I like my life to be full. But really noticing, I'm actually taking a note out of Jen's book in the next few months of booking downtime, and that being the first thing that I put in my diary. Not, oh, this is what I've got on, so I'll take a week off afterwards. It's kind of predicting that I'm going to need that space. So there's a real lesson in what I've learned. And years ago, I'd have been like, I've done it again. Oh my God, I'm burnt out. I don't do that anymore. It's really like, okay, I managed it because I always do, and a lot of it has been really good stuff, but how can I create a little bit more space in my life? The nature of kind of my perimenopause journey has been incredible, really. I've hated a lot of it, but it's been easy symptomatically, I suppose, physical symptoms, but really it's been a huge waking up about what I can and can't do anymore. So the last couple of days, I don't know, maybe it's the Aquarius full moon or something, I'm an Aquarius, there's been a tip over. I've got more concentration. My sleep is better. I've been able to do some longer walks and runs. I've, you know, not reached for the bad foods. I've not reached for a glass of wine. I've, you know, settled, and there's more fun in my voice. I was talking to a friend this morning, and there's more lightness, there's easiness in my voice. And I often get to this point before I head back into work, because the nature of it is that I need to get organised, I suppose, but there's a season shifting, and I don't know whether you can feel it. I put this in my recent Substack, which is out on Monday. There's a season changing. The air is a little bit cooler, the nights are drawing in, the rain is just a little bit, but even though it's still summer, there's something slowing down, and I can really feel that in my body. So I've put out a post this morning about the Living Body, which is coming out in October. And that is really about all of that. It's about recognizing who you are, what you were brought up in, how that's affected how you respond to life, what are your patterns, checking in with what you might need, and also learning to live a little bit more like that instead of like that. So we do all the things, like I'm going for my lymph massage today, but it's not because I'm so desperate for relaxation. It's because I know my body probably needs it after a big period of stress, but to actually get that booked in once every 2 or 3 months. So I just wanted to pop on and share that. It's my own reflection, but it's just, you know, how are you reflecting? What's going on in your life? What are your stress responses? How do you respond to stress? and it could be complete shutdown. It might be exact opposite to mine. But this is what we're going to be learning in the Living Body. And also it's the major part of what I do to stay healthy. And it's what I give my clients. It's that awareness, because if we know, then we know when it's coming up and we can respond to it a little bit more gently and compassionately. So I will go and take my big tired baggy eyes and my scary hair away, but have a great Saturday and let me know in the comments what's your stress levels like.